Hi there. It's the fall and I live in upstate New York. It's the most beautiful time of year, in my opinion. There's tons of color going on, especially this year. We've had a really glorious fall here and just tons of yellows and oranges, reds, maroons, even kind of purple. My Japanese maple in my front yard has been shedding a lot of these guys, and they turn this beautiful bright red color, and then they go from like a dark purple to this bright red for just a couple of days, and then they all fall off. And what I see when I'm walking around the neighborhood this time of year are there a lot of people who are bagging up their dead leaves, and they put them in these special lawn and leaf care bags and leave them out for trash pickup. I'm suggesting that you do is just leave them. Leave your leaves. And you know, everyone's so busy these days, and also I think a lot of people are trying to save money. So why pay for someone to come do fall cleanup, and why spend potentially hours in your back and front yards bagging up dead leaves when they're actually really good for your lawn and for your plants? You know, some people have expressed concerns that they think that the leaves will kill your grass, kill your lawns. I was actually outside yesterday and a neighbor walked by and was like, "You better get those leaves up," you know, and he's like, "They're gonna kill your grass." That's never been my experience. And I know many others who have never had that experience either. You know, if you really are concerned about that, what you can do is you can take your lawnmower before you put it away for the season and just mow over it and just leave the bag off. Some of the lawnmowers have like a detachable bag. Just leave that off and it'll chop up all the leaves and provide a really great mulch for your lawn, and it'll grow back next year healthier. In the forest, you don't see a lot of people, you know, bagging up their leaves and putting them into bags and setting them by the side of the road. It just naturally happens that the leaves start this decomposition process. There we go. You know, it's great because it provides natural mulch for what's growing beneath it. It causes the water to slowly evaporate because it now has this barrier sitting on top, so the water doesn't just evaporate from the soil, so it likes to be covered. And it smothers weeds, so suppresses weeds. It also cools the soil, thus sort of boosting all the soil life that goes on inside your soil. There's a lot of things going on down there that you would never think. The leaves also decompose into something called humus. Humus is sort of like the final end game stage of decomposition of organic matter. And what it does is that it provides bulk to the soil, and it really retains a lot of water and minerals that are really good for the soil and for the plants growing around it. So that's another plus there. You can also use your dead leaves as compost. And if you want to create a pile of them in your backyard, that's something great that you can do. Put it next to your compost pile, and eventually the leaves will break down. They're going to create something called leaf mold.
This is a dead leaf and twig pile that I've had in my yard, and it's just been sitting for a while outside. And as you can see, when you move this top layer of twigs and dead leaves and whatever else is in here, grass clippings, underneath you're going to see this leaf mold, and this has a lot of nutrients for your soil. Notice that it's turned black, and it just it's kind of cushiony. You can squeeze it. It retains a lot of moisture and minerals that go back into the soil, and this will really enrich anything that you're growing.
So all this being said, the good news is that it's easier. It's so much easier than doing all that raking and all that yard work, and we like that. Saves time, saves money, and you're doing a good thing for the earth. So that's all I have for now. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.